what we're going to work on here is how to multiply fractions times whole numbers. And what I'm going to do is teach you both the drawing method and the math method for this. So the drawing method was Unit 7, Lesson 1, and the math method is Unit 7, Lesson 3. Alright, so let's start with the drawing method first. You take a look at your whole number here, and you have 2/5 times 15. So what we're going to do is we're going to make an array, or a rectangle, of 15. So it'd probably be 3 times 5 would be the best way to do it. We'll do it this way, a little quicker. So there's 2 rows, 3 rows, 4 rows, and 5 rows. So that's 15 counters. Okay, the denominator in this case is a 5. What that means is we're going to split this up into 5 equal groups. So it looks like that's a group, this is a group, this is a group, this is a group, and this is a group. Okay, so now what they're going to have you do is, looking at the numerator, count how many counters are in 2 of the groups. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So there's 6 counters in that group. Okay, so 2/5 of 15 is 6. Now, if I was going to do the math method of this, what we do is when we multiply fractions, the rule is you have to multiply fractions times fractions. So in this case, I have 15. So in order to turn 15 into a fraction, all we do if it's a whole number is put the number 1 underneath it. And it makes sense because 15 divided by 1 is 15. So we'll put a 15 here. Now I should get the same answer I got with the drawing method of 6. Now to multiply fractions, very simple. You don't have to have common denominators. You just do top times top, bottom times bottom. So 2 times 15 is 30. And 5 times 1 is 5. Now, improper fractions, the way you fix that is you divide it. 30 divided by 5, and that is 6. So I still get 6 wholes. So 2/5 of 15, either way, is 6. Okay, let's do one more practice one. The drawing method for this one, so I'm going to do 2/3 of 6. So that means I need 6 counters. And according to the denominator is a 3. Okay, so if it's a 3, that means it wants 3 equal groups. So it looks like there's a group, there's a group, and there's a group. And we want to count how many counters are in 2 of the groups. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4. So there's 4 of them in 2 of the groups. So 2/3 of 6 is 4. Now if we do the multiplication method, you'll do 2/3 times, now remember I have to have a fraction, I can't do a whole number, so I put a 1 underneath it, so it'd be 6 over 1, and that would equal 12/3. That's an improper fraction. To fix an improper fraction, we divide, and 12 divided by 3 is 4. So in both methods, it still works. That's how you multiply fractions times whole numbers using the drawing method or the math method.